Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Joe's Tobacco Reviews. Today's review is going to be a special one. I picked these up at my local smoke shop here in Oklahoma. These are Tareyton Classic 100s. To my knowledge, I don't know why they would use the word classic because there aren't any other variations besides the regular length of Tareyton. But as you can see, these are in a soft pack. These are like 5 months old, so they shouldn't be too bad. I know some cigarettes around here are kind of old, especially ones that people don't normally smoke. So, yeah, Tareyton. It has a red band, a black band, plain white pack. I like the font that Tareyton is written in. It's pretty nice. And then it has like a little crown with some stars and what appears to be a tobacco leaf. Side of the pack, Surgeon General's warning. Other side of the pack, R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yeah. This is a sealed pack, so you get to see me open it. Sorry, I gotta have a sinus problem a little bit. Not too bad, though. I can still smell and taste, so we're in business. I don't know what that is. All these new packs that I've picked up have this warning label on the back. I don't know if it's certain brands or all of them made by R.J. Reynolds, Philip Morris, etc. But yeah, 20 Class A cigarettes. Let's give it a little crack. What am I doing? That goes out the window. Okay, there's the pack. I'm gonna open it now. Try to not tear it up here. I don't really have fingernails, so sometimes it's difficult to open soft packs when you don't have fingernails because it's hard to get under there, but I digress. Got them opened up here. Just tear this around here. I didn't pack these. Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't, but 100s, I don't normally smoke hundreds. As you know, I'm an unfiltered smoker, so I like a lighter draw, so I'm not going to pack these. But there they are. Get one out here. It came out actually fairly decent. Okay. Taking a look at the cigarette. These cigarettes were most popular in the 70s. They had an advertising campaign about us Tareyton users would rather fight than switch. The Tareyton smokers. As you can see, filter's kind of cool. On the paper you have Tareyton and kind of like a blue, darkish blue font or color, you know. The filter has this white band, which I can hear crunching. These are supposed to have charcoal filters. And judging by the noise that it makes when I crunch above that white band, I would say that this section here is the charcoal. This section here is the standard cellulose filter. Let me give the cigarette a smell. Ooh, it's kind of pleasant. Very clean smelling and sweet. Mildly sweet, not over sweet. They kind of remind me of Pall Mall. Speaking of Pall Malls, I do have a pack of these new Pall Mall unfiltereds, and they redesigned the pack and they changed it to classic non-filter, and then they put in the center of the crest it says American Tobacco Company, which is an homage to one of the previous owners of the brand. So let's get into this. I'm sure this will probably be a decently long smoke. Color of the tobacco inside is medium, very medium. Let me try the draw. I don't taste anything. Draw's kind of tight, so without further ado, let's fire it up. As I was saying, these cigarettes are extremely expensive. This was almost $10 for a pack of these, even in Oklahoma, which isn't the most expensive state for cigarettes, but it's not the cheapest either. right off the bat, the aroma coming off of this is strange. It doesn't have that traditional punchy cigarette smell. It's kind of a mild smell. These are very popular in the 50s when they first came out, but toward the 70s is when the popularity peaked. So yeah, I'm going to take a drag into my mouth just to check the body, see how dense the smoke is. Very light, very airy. Flavor so far is okay. I'll check it when I actually bring it into my lungs. I guess I could do that now. I feel funny holding a cigarette this long in my hands. It's weird. Especially because there's a filter on the end, but what can you do? Yeah, the warning label on the back of the pack talks about light cigarettes as being just as harmful as regular cigarettes. I assume most people in today's day and age knows that, or know that. So let's get into what I think about the cigarette. The flavor is strange. I'll put it that way. The flavor is strange. These definitely have a different characteristic to most cigarettes. I almost taste more of the paper, if that makes any sense. It's not a bad thing either. But it's strange because the tobacco flavor coming through this presumably charcoal filter is very mild, the flavor of it. The strength is mild too. Smoke is very light. Nicotine is there. I can feel a little bit of it, if that's any consolation to you. Yeah, I don't know what to say. These do have perforations below the charcoal. It affects the drag, obviously, but these are also 100 length cigarettes, so they'd definitely be stronger without the perforations, but not much. In my opinion, these kind of directly compete with Parliament, which is a Philip Morris brand. They both seem to have a very... The audience who would smoke these would be an older person, most likely. Or me. I don't mind them that much. I'd buy them every once in a while, probably. Not much to say. If you like cigarettes that have a really clean taste, that don't have a strong, punchy kind of flavor in your mouth after you drag on them, the finish, if you will, these are definitely a good choice. I don't know if they're worth almost $10 a pack. In some ways, I guess they are. They're a very unique cigarette. They're a very old brand. Yeah. And to my knowledge, the pack design hasn't changed much since their inception in, I believe, 1956. Yeah, not extremely light by any means. I'd like to try the king size, the normal length variety if I could find them, but my local store only stocks the hundreds. Yeah, flavor isn't bad. It's kind of strange, as I said. Not very strong in many ways. I guess I'll jump into the ratings here. I'm getting lower on the cigarette. Flavor, taste, and aroma, and pack design, two separate things, obviously. Pack design, I'm only going to give it a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 6 out. I'd say 6 out of 10. It could be a little bit more interesting, but at the same time, it's an old design. I like old vintage pack design, so I don't mind them that much. Plus, they come in a soft pack, so 6 out of 10. Flavor, taste, and aroma. I give it a solid 8. Really, I would. It's not the most unique cigarette flavor I've ever had. By no means, though, is it plain. If I think of a plain cigarette, I'm thinking like Pall Mall Red, filtered, just the regular standard variety, not the unfiltered. They're different. This isn't plain. It's unique in a way, and I like it. So 8 out of 10 on that. So between the two things, pack design and the flavor, taste, and aroma, I give it a solid 7 out of 10 overall. Your mileage may vary. Obviously, some people don't like light cigarettes. Some people might find the flavor strange, but overall, I'd say 7 out of 10. I'd recommend you pick them up if you like a lighter cigarette, I guess. Or if you like hundreds. They're kind of unique. Try them out. Till then, till the next video. See you later. Stay lit.